So, what happens when you tell a whole bunch of BTS fans that you really get uncomfortable when you see a band on a riser? You get heaps of people flooding your comment section to tell you, hey, if you hate it, you need to watch this one. Okay, so apparently, according to some people, they let me know that, that our boy here is going to be suspended over the crowd. Why are you doing this to me? I have explained already why I don't like it. If you want to see my rant on that, please go and have a look at the Crystal Snow video. Oh boy. But anyway, let's get into this. So this, from what I understand, is Jungkook performing Euphoria live. I guess we're going to have a look at this and pull it apart as best we can. So let's go ahead and have a look. Before we begin, please do leave a like on the video. It really does help. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so if you don't mind. Here is the graph of the people that have subscribed versus the people that haven't subscribed. I know the top ones are the not subscribed. If you're part of that, please make yourself part of that exclusive crew down the bottom there. So, without any further ado, let's have a listen to Euphoria.
너는 내 삶에 다시 뜬 햇빛 어린 시절 내 꿈들의 재림 모르겠어 이 감정이 뭔지 혹시 여기도 꿈속인 건지 꿈은 사막에 푸른 시기도 내 깊은 곳에 아프리오리
Interesting. Okay. Before we get too far into this, I want to bring up a couple of things. Real quick. And hopefully they'll be quick. First of all, it's interesting to me that how much echo that we're hearing here, and the reason is it's not because we're hearing the echo that the audience is hearing. What I am suspecting is happening because of how big the auditorium or the arena is that he's performing in. A lot of that sound of both him and the music is actually coming back into his microphone to some degree, which usually does create some form of feedback. Doing the music side of things for these sorts of performances is incredibly difficult for this reason. It's such a fine balance, and but ultimately they seem to be doing a relatively good job. I'm wondering who put his microphone that close to his face, because every time he says any hard consonants, so like for an example, a hard consonant would be a P or a B. It's kind of cracking the microphone that you can hear. Not his fault. I think that would be whoever has actively put the microphone that close. However, having said this, he is singing very quietly as well. So it's a bit of a catch-22. So it's like, what do you do at that point? Do you make him unhearable, or do you deal with the pops or the pop noises? But I love his voice. The thing that really stands out with his voice to me is the way that he's able to go in and out of that chest and head voice very, very seamlessly, all while moving like this. So, yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. He's very, very good at working with the cameras. He's very, very good at it. When did this go up? So this went up in 2021. So this is a 4-year-old video, but it may have been recorded earlier than that. So it's interesting because he seems a lot younger to the solo video that we did. And 4 years, yeah, that probably tracks actually. But yeah, interesting. So let's continue. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh my god! He's handling it like an absolute champion. Ah, stop! Oh my god, oh god, even the way he's leaning's making me uncomfortable. Like, genuinely. So as I mentioned in that other video, I'm not good with heights, I'm not good with them, and there's too many horror stories of things like this going wrong. If you want a really good deep dive in, like, stage things going wrong, have a deep dive into the Spider-Man musical on Broadway. The amount of injuries that happened because of things like this going wrong, insane. Insane. And the fact that he's so liberally holding on, I understand that he's harnessed, I understand that, but he's so liberally just leaning, like he's basically doing a Michael Jackson lean on this thing. Dude has no fear. He has no fear. And I envy that, because I would be releasing my bowels all over the people underneath me. And that is not a lie. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, God. I could never do this and wear white pants. They'd be brown by the end of it. I couldn't do it. It's going so fast too! Please step down. No! Don't go back up! That's the opposite! Ah! You know what? I have to give him so much props here, too. Because he's still so very much on the note. Like, he's not letting any of this external... God, he's so high up, I just saw it. Oh, yuck. Yeah, nah. The issue with me watching these things is I put myself in that position and I can see everything that's going on underneath me, and I don't like it. It's very uncomfortable. But man, the amount of external forces, I'm looking away from it. I'm actively looking away from it at this point. The amount of external forces that are implemented, like, on him right now, and he's still singing like that. Holy, oh, good lord. To be able to maintain the amount of core pressure needed to sing like that is kind of insane when you're, like, moving and dancing and that sort of thing, let alone when you've got no footing. It's so much harder. It is so much harder. Back when I did Phantom of the Opera, I didn't have this issue, but when the Phantom and Christine are in the moving, there's like a moving boat that goes on the stage. Usually it's on tracks. Sometimes it's like almost like an RC, like remote controlled thing. The Christines we had in that production, they were saying that, like, a large issue for them, actually no, sorry, it wasn't the Christines, it was the Phantoms, because the Christines were sitting down. The Christines had an entirely different issue with it, but the Phantoms were saying because they were standing, it was really hard to, like, get that core pressure going, because of, like, realistically, it's not grounded. There's, like, a little bit of metal that, like, I think ours were on tracks. I'm trying to remember now. I'm pretty sure ours were on tracks, but there's only a little bit of metal that is actually connecting the boat to the ground. Aside from that, it's raised and it's like got just air underneath it, and it's so much harder. It's so much harder to sing in those circumstances. And he's right up there. Oh, I looked at it again. He's right up there singing like Pink would, like how she does her crazy thing. Which I don't know how she does what she does, by the way. That's even more crazy to me. But he's still able to sing with such precision and proficiency, despite not having that rooting to the ground that allows you to activate all those muscles that are incredibly important when we sing. Props to him. It's just a belt. It's just a belt. Oh my god. Awesome. Yeah, okay. Honestly, that was pretty mad. Actually, that was really cool. Oh, yeah, no, I feel... seeing people up in the air like that genuinely makes me feel ill. And so I'm going to have to take a bit of a break after this. Get some water into me and make myself not feel so nauseous. But this was really cool. It's not often that you get a lot of people that... can kind of do this sort of thing and maintain that vocal quality whilst up in the rafters like that, like literally being lifted up like that. So it's incredible to watch. It's awesome. Again, Pink does the same thing with all of the acrobatic stuff, which again is absolutely ludicrous to me. But it does make for one hell of a show. Awesome. Absolutely awesome spectacle. And as for that too, did you see just how cool, calm, and collected he was when he got off that thing as well? Like, he didn't care. He was just kind of like, yeah, this is just part of my shtick now. And it was like, if it was anyone else, the adrenaline would have been going so hard that it was like, that they would be showing it. But the interesting thing for me is, I'm wondering... because I haven't heard this song, at least I don't think, as of yet. But at the end there, it felt as though there was a line he actively skipped. And I'm wondering if that's true or if it was just me overanalyzing it. But if he did skip a line there, I think it would have been because he was not grounded and he needed a moment to reset a little bit before he actually got back into it, which is absolutely valid and totally a thing you can do. And if that is the case, awesome. If that's not the case, also awesome. But yeah, just an interesting thing that I picked up. But wow, that was something else. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like or favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe, do all that sort of thing, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw here today, feel free to go over to Patreon and support us for as little as $3 Australian per month. By doing so, you'll join the list of wonderful people here. Also, if you're into gaming, I have recently rebooted my gaming channel, so feel free to go over there and have a look. Link to both the Patreon and the gaming channel in the description below.